Hello, hi everyone. I'm Baptiste. I'm the developer of this game, and this game is called Blocked. You can find it on Steam. And today we're gonna do a quick walkthrough of the game. So I'm gonna start with the official maps. So yeah, I already played the maps, as you can guess, and I have some crazy amount of money. But yeah, let's start with the first map tutorial. So the goal of this game is totally inspired by Bloxorz. The goal of the game is to stand on the end tile. So you can move using the arrows, and it starts pretty easy. So you just move around and you need to be standing on the end tile. So if you are like laying down, this doesn't work. Okay, so you need to find the right combination of moves to do what you need to do. You have also other controls. For example, here you can rotate the camera to see more clearly what's happening in the level. And with the K you can just kill your player, for example if you are stuck somewhere. So this is the moving tiles. The moving tiles are like just moving predictively, and you can stand on it. And the moving tile can crush you, they can push you. There are all sorts of interaction with them. And so here, yeah, just take the elevators to get to the end. So here there is the split tile. When you stand on it, you must be standing on it. It's gonna split you in half. You can control either of them using the arrow keys, and when you press space or click on the button, you're gonna take the control of the other one. If one dies, the other one dies too. And the blocks are gonna fusion together as soon as they are next to each other. Okay, so for example here I'm stuck. I did a fusion at the in a bad placement. So now I'm gonna split myself, go to the end, and make sure my fusion is proper. And here I can stand on the end tile. This is the teleport style. So when you stand on it, it's gonna teleport your player at the target destination. And that's it. Now we have like buttons. When you press the button, it activates moving platforms, and if you press it again, it deactivates it. There are like different channels. You can see with the colors. There are white and yellow, for example, but you can also find the red channels and green channels and other ones. This button is in a square shape, so that's a hard button, we call that, and so you need to be standing on the button to activate the platforms. Okay, it's not as easy as the soft button one. We have some enemies. So for example, those mines. Of course, if you touch them, it explodes, and you explode with them. And these are the breakable ground. So when you stand on it, a timer starts, and yeah, after some time it disappears. And so the circular ones are based on time, but the square ones are based on player moves. So you can stand there as long as you want, but when you move, the ground disappears. Okay. So you need to carefully think about your moves in order to not die. Okay, so now we are out of the tutorials. We are gonna start having more challenging maps. We are gonna combine multiple blocks. And what's pretty cool about this game is that you can create maps. And it's not only that you create the maps, but you can share them with other people, and you can watch the replays. So you can see how your friends are doing on your map, and that's a lot of fun. Well, of course, yeah, if you get hit by the laser, you die. I mean, that was, I guess, visible enough. The moving platforms do not really have to move one space around. It can be 2 or 3, and it can be actually up to 5 squares movement. So here, for example, you can get crushed by the moving tiles, and so I press the button, it activates the platforms, and yeah, it's painful. So I need to push the button and then quickly move. So now again I need to be careful with the timing. Up, and so actually I stood on a button. I'm gonna show it again. On the button, so I deactivate the platform, and the platform is pushing me on the side over here. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. Up, the platform is pushing me, yes. You can change the settings. So for example, turning the camera for now is Q and D. It's pretty comfortable using the left hand and the right hand for the arrows. But if you want to change that, here you have a settings button menu, and in the game you can see all the controls. And if you click on some controls, you can change the binding. We also have editor controls and camera controls. That's for the flying camera. That's only in the editor for now. We might also put it in the game mode, so you can fly around and you are not bound to using the camera around the player. Okay, so this one is just like for fun and showing that you can put a lot of blocks in your map if you want. So for now this game is only for computer, Windows computer, but we are gonna make a Mac build, and then we're gonna bring it to smartphones. We don't think that the editor is gonna be available in smartphone, since it's a little bit too small to do stuff correctly. But you're gonna be able to play the map that somebody else made on computer, for example, on your smartphone. Okay, so here we have another problem. I need to split the cubes, but on a good timing, otherwise I just die by superposition. So now I do the split, and at the end of the animation, it's good for the timing. I get pushed by the button, then pushed by the platform. It activates another button, and I get pushed again by the moving platform. So now I take the control of the other cube, fusion, and then can finish the level. So as you can see, it can quickly become very complex, right? Because you have like all those tiles and cubes and platforms, and you can completely go crazy with it.